kale salad with egg and nuts. Amazing. Welcome to side 2 of Andre's Instant Mix, right back at ya. January 3rd, 2015. We hope you enjoyed side 1, and we hope you'll enjoy side 2 just as much. We're kicking it off with Kanye West's All of the Lights. Begins with the musical interlude, then leads into the pop song starring my pop heartthrob Rihanna, with guest vocals by Kid Cudi, another recent favorite hip-hop artist find of mine. This is from the album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is just a masterpiece. The work of a mad genius. Check out the Wikipedia entry on it for some background, I recommend. And this comes with a great video, starting out with this beautiful moving footage with the interlude of the projects in Chicago, Kanye's hometown, then leads into the pop song. And Kanye made a film of all the tracks on this album. That's worth saying. It's a little bit pretentious, a little silly, but has its merits. But the particular footage from this track is quite good. Watch the video. Next up, my favorite song, Default, from the Atoms for Peace album. Then we have a track called Alberto Balsam from Aphex Twin. I believe that song is from the early 90s. I just recently discovered this guy, but I think his heyday was in the 90s. The background music you hear now is more recent stuff from him. Sounds very... Oh wait, 2004. Not that recent, but more recent than the 90s. You can hear the, I think, distinct influence of Vangelis in this, which I can appreciate, and I think you can as well. Following that up with a song called This Song Is Not About a Girl, a collaboration between a couple of artists that the kids are listening to these days that I'm not that familiar with, but Flume and Chet Faker. I like this song because it's sort of a house / trance dance song, but with vocals and with crossover appeal outside the club and in the real world. Just something contemporary, something interesting that I've found along the way. Next up, The Morning by The Weeknd. I've heard this guy referred to as, part of this new generation, the future of R&B. Cool track, well produced, nice electronic meets R&B thing. After that, I think the true wild card of this mix, from Juff, J-U-F. It's a mashup collaboration between Gogol Bordello, Balkan Music, and it's a dub artist. And if you've never checked out Gogol Bordello, you should check them out. If you ever get a chance to see them live, that's really the way to experience their music. Fantastic band. Next up, Lost in the World, another Kanye song from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. What hip-hop artist would do a collaboration with hipster folk musician Bon Iver? Kanye would, that's who, and the results are excellent. This was the track that really, I think, pulled me into my Dark Twisted Fantasy album, and which eventually made me a huge fan of Kanye, a lifelong fan of Kanye West, despite all his absurd things that he does in the world, like marry Kim Kardashian, that kind of thing. There's worse things you could do than marry Kim Kardashian. I suppose there are some benefits to being married to Kim Kardashian, I would guess, along with all the headaches. After that, really cool song, Undertow by Warpaint. Came across this song somewhere along the way back when it was first released, and listened to it over and over and over and over and over and over. When I went to find it on YouTube, there weren't any full-length versions of the song. I didn't like the edited versions, but then I found this live recorded version that you still need to listen to the album version and enjoy that, but this live recording is actually quite cool and very well done, and you get to see the band and you get to see how awesome and beautiful and rad they are. So make sure you stay in the room and watch. Don't leave the room for Warpaint Undertow. Watch the video along with the music. Another Sufjan Stevens song. This song's very sad, very earnest, very beautiful, very emblematic of his style, his music. See what you think. Guess Again by Tom York. He and Anton, Brian Jonestown Massacre, are my rock gods of the moment. They're both ridiculously prolific, and they seem to just be getting better and better, both of them. And so I followed him up with a recent Brian Jonestown Massacre song, Goodbye Butterfly, which is on that EP single that I mentioned earlier, along with Magic Castles, the psychedelic band from Minneapolis. And so I played another song off of that. Both these songs were paired up on that EP to wrap up side 2. And that's it for Andre's Instant Mix. Right back at you. Have a blessed 2015.